Welcome to Late Night Brainwork. I don't remember what episode this is, so you'll just have to look when I upload it. Yes, I've already taken my medication, so my eyeballs will probably be closed in a minute. Alright, so I think this episode is going to be about a couple of interesting things. A lot has happened. Well, not like happened, but yeah. Let's resituate, maybe. Okay, so this topic is about anxiety and depression, and I've already done late night brain work on anxiety, but it's different. I don't even know how to explain it, but basically what I want to talk about is how when something in your life happens and it brings you down, and it makes you not want to continue doing what you love to do. For instance, those of you who have watched my videos in the past know that I lost my best friend 2 years ago, in literally a freak accident, basically. And it sucks. And those kind of things stir up my anxiety and depression all the time. All the time. And I know that there's a lot of you out there who know exactly what I feel and what I'm going through, because you suffer from the same situation or the same thing, you know. And it sucks. It really does. So basically, I don't know. I want to let everybody know that I'm sorry that the camera is shaking, but I am holding it when I'm tired. Let's see. Okay. I just want everybody to know that no matter what you're going through, if you have anxiety or depression or whatever else, you're going to be okay. Especially those of us, and I can't speak for every situation out there, for people who, have something else that I really don't know how to explain it. But let me just kind of stick to the point. Anxiety and depression. It's going to be okay. And I know that you need people to tell you constantly, or at least I do, that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to turn out just the way it needs to turn out. Yada, 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 whatever. It's not easy, and I hate it when people say, just get over it, or you can stop this, or you can control this. No. I mean, yeah, there are exercises that help, but it's not a switch you can turn on and off. It doesn't work that way. And people don't understand that. People who haven't ever been through that, I can't say it's not their fault, but I can't say that it is their fault, because they're just uneducated about the situation. They have, never had anybody in their family maybe that has dealt with anxiety or depression. It is actually a mental disorder, and it sucks. It really does. I wish that I could wake up tomorrow morning and never, ever have anxiety or depression ever again, because it sucks. And I take medication for it. Everybody in my family does. The only person, everybody in my family does. That's true. Everybody in my immediate family does. For the longest time there, none of us wanted medication, we just wanted to do it without, but it got to the point for a lot of us that we couldn't handle it ourselves, and so we had to go and get help. And I know I keep saying this, but it sucks. It really does. I mean, it's not all bad. We have really, really, really good days. More good days than not. But it's not fun at all. And a lot of times, people think that when you have anxiety, that you're just being, or like when you say that you're anxious or, you're nervous about something, they think that that makes you weak, that you're not strong enough to do whatever it is. No, 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 no. Those of us who deal with this every single day of our life, we are stronger because of it. You are stronger because of it. And I don't want anybody to ever make you feel like if you're anxious to do something new or something that you do every single day. For example, those of you who've watched my videos for a while, I was a server. And I got a new job. I was a server for 2.5 years at this job. And I was a server there. And I left because I found a different job that was closer to home and, just a bunch of different things. And I actually started to fill in at my old job whenever somebody needed, a day off or whatever, or somebody was sick or something. And I hadn't worked there in a few months. And I was extremely anxious. And people are like, you've done it, for the past 2.5 years. Like, why are you anxious about it? Because I don't know. If I knew why, I wouldn't be anxious. Like, if I knew how to stop it, then I would. I wouldn't have any reason whatsoever to be anxious or to be nervous about it. But I was. And my stomach hurt. And the fact that I knew that it was coming, like the days leading up to the day that I had to work there, I was so anxious. But a lot of us have found ways to hide our anxiety for the most part. But those who know us know that we're, anxious or whatever. So if you ever feel like you don't want to tell people that you're anxious about something or that you don't want to do something because of your anxiety, if you're afraid to tell them that, don't be. You need to, expressing your anxiety and your feelings will help with the depression part. At least for me, if I explain to whoever it is that I'm, talking to why I'm anxious or why I think that I'm anxious, because it happens. Sometimes you have no idea what triggers it. It just happens. And those are the ones where it's the hardest to control, I guess. But if you can try and find a way to redirect your anxiety, I guess, and if you express it and talk to people about it, I have found that keeps me out of the depression part of it, for the most part. Now, there are days when I wake up in the morning and all I want to do is just cry. And I just don't want to get out of bed and I don't want to do anything. And there's nothing really you can do about it. I mean, yeah, you can continue to take medication after medication after medication and just keep feeding your body all of this. But the majority of the time, when you suffer from it, there's nothing you can do about it. And I hate all those people who are like, if you go do this, this, and this, if you go take medication, it'll fix it all. And I'm like, no. Or you can control it. You're just using it as an excuse to not do something. The amount of times that I have heard that and wanted to just shake the person. I don't know. I know that there are a lot of you out there who know how I feel about that. because I know that you feel the same. I don't know what else. There's so much more. I want to make a video. See, like right now, I just got really anxious. Whew. For no reason. Well. Okay. It just, I don't know if you've ever had, okay, here kind of goes another thing. For those who have never experienced anxiety or anxiety attacks or panic attacks, you know, different people have them in different ways. Like for me, when I have an anxiety attack or panic attack, I get this like, right here, I get this like, I feel like it's my heart. I feel like my heart is right here in my throat, the bottom of my throat. And it feels like it just does like that, just throbs like spastically. And then I feel like I can't breathe. And I have to like just stop, and my thoughts just kind of, you know, like just a second ago, like for a split second, you just forget everything. And you kind of have to take a second to breathe. When you know that that's what it is, then it's easier to control. But when you don't know what that is, that feeling or whatever, it makes it worse, because then you start to panic even more, like, oh my god, what's wrong with me? Something's really, really wrong. You know, I'm going to die, whatever. That's the other thing that comes with anxiety and depression. You panic about a lot of things you have no reason to panic about. But you just can't help it. I don't forgot what I was talking about before I had that little episode there. And I haven't had one like that in a long time. Like, usually they're full on, or they're just, like, barely anything. But that one was kind of, like, medium. Oh, now I remember what I was going to say. I have, like, a pimple right there. That's annoying. But what I was going to say is that I really want to make another video where it's more focused on detail about anxiety. It would probably have to be in separate videos, like multiple videos, because of the fact that there are so many different things about anxiety and depression, just anxiety in itself. You know, it would not be able to fit in one video. At least I couldn't make it fit. But I also would want to make one when I haven't taken my medicine yet, because it's easier for me to focus when I haven't taken my nighttime medication, because obviously my nighttime medication is insomnia medicine, which makes me really drowsy and sleepy so that I can fall asleep. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. And, yeah. I know that there... Oh, my. Now I'm trying to remember. I know I started talking about my friend that passed away and, like, stuff that happened with that. But I don't even know where I was going with that. Because of my stupid medicine. Ugh. Makes my brain go... I know that's weird. Which is supposed to help it from not doing that. But I don't know. So, alright, that's it. It's 11 o'clock. I'm going to bed. And I will see you in the next late night Brainwork. If you have any questions or concerns, or, you know anybody who is struggling with anxiety or depression, you know, give them a shout out or something in your video if you do videos, or you know, in the comments below, and then I'll try and help them. I'm not perfect about it at all. I just know from my experiences and my family's experiences, you know, ways to try and cope with it, I guess. So, alright. I will see you in the next video, okay? Bye, y'all.